Hi there, this is Snow City Tarot, and I'm here with a pick a deck reading. Today's topic is going to be arguments, how to improve them. Well, not improve the argument, but improve the situation surrounding the argument, or how to resolve it, I guess. Conflict resolution, that's what we'll call it. So, yeah, today I'm going to have 5 decks, so I'm just going to pick whatever here. Alright. 3, 4, 6, no. So, I've got, what numbers did I get? We got 15, we got 8, upside down 8, 1, 19, and 18. So, take a moment, think of your person, the argument you might have gotten into. This could be a romantic argument, this could be an argument with a friend, this could be any kind of argument with anybody. And hopefully they will all apply to somebody. So, I'm gonna just get started here. I guess I'll zoom in here so you guys can see a little bit better. You probably like it when I zoom in. There we go. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so I'm gonna start, this will be deck 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, alright? So, 1, 2. Okay, so deck 1, if you chose number 15. Deck 1's people. Alright, so this is the reason for your argument. This is what you should be doing about it. This is what not to do. This is the results of trying to calm the situation, and this is the outcome after this situation. So, I guess I'll put it up here. Something smells like it's burning, and I don't know where it is. No, we're fine. We're fine, guys. There's nothing on fire. Okay. So, the reason for the arguments, honestly, it looks like, the reason for the argument with your person could be because of, it kind of looks like waiting. So, or this person is sort of skeptical or overly cautious or not really trusting you at the moment. So this argument could have been, geez, over anything. Can we clarify this 9 of Wands, please? Page of Cups. It just looks like this person just doesn't trust you. I feel like maybe there was an extension, maybe somebody extended some kind of nice thing to somebody. It could be to them or to somebody else. Either way, it's basically in regards to some kind of message, and this person is not trusting it. So this could be you, this could be them. This is just the situation between the two of you. So you might be this person or that person. Either way, one of you is not being trusted, is not feeling that the other is trustworthy, despite reaching out with something nice, you know. So this could be like a nice comment or something, some kind of nice text message or whatever, an email, anything like that. So this person, you or them, may have reached out to the other person and they just don't believe what you say. And it looks like it's a very nice thing that you're saying to them. or they are saying to you. But they simply just don't trust it because they've been in a situation like this in the past, and I feel like they or you have been played with and hurt, basically. So they're proceeding with caution with you, and if there was any kind of argument, it's possibly, I feel like it's a misunderstanding, because it really only seems like it's this person here, because one of you is coming after the other with, you know, this kindness, and the other person just doesn't believe it. So there's some kind of fight that has happened because of this extending this niceness, and the other person they just don't trust it. It seems too good to be true, perhaps, for this person, because they've been through it all. They've seen it before. They've seen things like this before, and it hasn't worked out for them. And that's what this argument is about. Perhaps for some of you, this could be an argument over somebody sending somebody else a message, and maybe there's jealousy, and this person is reacting in a jealous way because they've seen this before, and they're thinking, you know, something that you or they have done to maybe somebody was just being kind to someone else, and it came off as like flirting or something like that, and that is what's causing the current argument. It's basically jealousy, from what I can see. So what should be done about the situation? It's basically saying you or they need to take over and just be the more, the kinder person. So whoever it is that is, I think this is saying that whoever sent this message to whoever, or is speaking to whoever, if that's you or them, but they need to be kind. They need to continue to be kind, and try to be understanding, because this person has been through some things, and as a result, they're just not very trusting. So they're saying that you need to act with compassion and try to be as understanding as you possibly can, that this person just maybe needs a little bit of help in trusting you. But really, yeah, that's kind of what it is. You have to be the bigger person, is what it's saying. If this is you or they have to be the bigger person. I get the feeling that this is you, maybe, and this is the person that's mad. But the response is to act with compassion, act with kindness. You know, you have to be, and don't fly off the handle. Don't be overly controlled in your emotion, or don't be overly controlled in your emotions, but don't be uncontrolled as well. It's kind of difficult to explain. But it's just you know, do with moderation. Tread lightly, be compassionate. Don't be offended by this person being not trustworthy, or not trusting you. Try to not be offended. Clarify the King of Cups. Got the Six of Swords. For some of you, this person might have left. For some of you, this person might have left, and it may be saying that you should let them leave, or you should be the person to ferry this person out of this bad water, this bad situation that they're in. This is simply leaving a situation. But because the King of Cups here is first, I want to say that this is saying that you should be the person to lead them out. Because I don't think that there's any bad intentions on your end here. So I think that this is saying that you need to maybe help this person out of this bad mental state. Because these are swords, so this is like communication and mental energy. I think that maybe, you know, maybe this, for some of you, if you guys are in a relationship, this might say couples counseling. For some of you, this is who they want you to be, or who you should be in order to make this situation better. Let's see. What should be done? Oh, I'm sorry. what should not you should not do is you shouldn't take this personally. You shouldn't take it personally. This person is reacting based on something that has nothing to do with you. This is all past issues with them. And this 8 is saying, don't get stuck in your head about this. Don't be concerned about what not to say and what to say. Just simply address it and then move on, basically. Don't be here just completely all consumed by whatever this argument was. It may not even be whatever they did or said might be more of a defense mechanism than a serious fight. It might be more of a defense mechanism. So you could be taking it very personally, and they're just advising not to do that. Don't get caught up in it. Don't sit and ruminate about it. Just kind of, say, okay, that happened. If this person is still with you, then just know that they're still with you. That it does not mean that they're going to leave because of one argument. So it says, what's the result of trying to calm the situation? Well, whatever it looks like, the results of trying to calm the situation, I think, are going to be taking a break. This doesn't mean that it's a permanent break. It's just, it could be somebody just walking away for a little bit for an emotional reprieve before possibly returning. This person might need to calm their nerves. It could be you or them, but one of you has to kind of, separate for a little bit and kind of calm your nerves. And maybe this, for some of you, this could be a more permanent retreat. But for some of you, this could be somebody coming back, because this is more of this is a sacrifice. This is somebody walking away from something that's good for the time being, but they will return. These are perfectly good. So your relationship with this person is fine. It just needs some work is all. But because of whatever was said, you'll need to, one or both of you will just need to separate for a little bit and take a break. So what is the future of the relationship? This is the immediate future. So I do still see that you'll be on this break for a little bit, but I do believe that it will come back, because this is the 3. This is just saying that there's a period of waiting that has to be kind of endured, and eventually this person will come back, because the relationship does have potential. There is a lot here to be had. I didn't just think that right now it's probably this person that might need to walk away, and they're saying to let them for now, but they'll be back. And you need to don't be anxious about this, because this is temporary. All right. So that was your reading, Group 1/Group 15. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if that resonated. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Number 8. That's you. You've got the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. Group 8. How can you improve this situation after this argument that you had? Okay, so Group 8/Group 2. What was the situation of your argument with your person? So I feel like this has to do with the Page of Coins. So this might be one of you. This could be whoever is younger in your situation. This person may be a student. But this person is not quite versed in, life, basically. They have some things that they don't quite don't quite have down yet. Or this person has immature energy. Let's see here. For this conflict, this could have to do with commitments, alcohol, marriage. It could have to do with legal contracts, if this is a work situation. This person is a student. This person is, you know, if it's a work situation, this person is like an entry-level person. But they're very inquisitive, and they're careful, and they're smart. This person can be represented by an earth sign, so that could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. But I see the Devil card here, and I feel like this could have something to do... That's another Capricorn card, by the way, if you're looking for double verification here. This is your deck. I'm seeing, though, that this person may have addictions. And from what I see here, this is some kind of argument that you've had over some kind of addiction this person might have. So this could be an addiction to anything, not just drugs and alcohol. This could be an addiction to food. It could be, you know, an activity that they're addicted to. But from what it looks like, this person is spending a lot of time doing one thing. I'm going to say that it has... I'm going to say it's an addiction, for sure. Some kind of activity that can be enabled. Basically, the advice for what you should do to ease the situation is talk about it. Honestly, though, with the Ace of Swords, this kind of looks like an intervention. Because this Ace of Swords is clarity, it's intense, new information. It's even sometimes a fight. It's, I think that maybe you've had some kind of issue, some kind of argument involving, you know, somebody overindulging in something. And as a result, this means that you need to step in a little bit more here. You probably already had this argument before. This is saying to address it again, but you might need to change the perspective on it. Clarify the Ace of Swords. We've got the Four of Coins. This is limitations and boundaries. So yes, I do feel like this is kind of an intervention in a way. You need to talk to this person about whatever habits that they have, and they're saying that you need to help them establish boundaries, perhaps, or just to be a little bit more, have a little bit more restraint, I guess, in how they spend their time or their energy when it comes to this activity that they're addicted to. What it's telling you not to do is enable them. I have the Two of Coins here, and this can mean a lot of things, but the way I'm reading it is you know, something like an enabler. Maybe you might participate in this activity with them, but they could be, you know, but you might be able to handle it better than they are. So when I see this activity here, I think that you might find it difficult to, well, not difficult, but maybe it's an activity that you enjoyed doing with them, but maybe they just take it too far, like for drinking or something like that. Maybe this person over consumes, basically. You're having fun, but this person will take it to the next level where they're like, you know, they've got the lampshade on their head and all these things, and as a result, they get into trouble. And maybe that is what the original argument was about their, sorry, maybe they did something that was embarrassing or insulting or mean or rude while they were in this state, and as a result, you guys got into a fight. But this is saying that you don't need to talk about the topic of that fight. You need to talk about the reason for it, the real reason, which is this overindulgence. But they're saying that you need to stop whatever activity you're doing with them, you know, and just kind of let it die down if you can. but it needs to be addressed. So with what are the results of trying to calm this situation? We have the King of Cups. So the results of trying to calm this situation may actually result in somebody going to see somebody, like counseling wise, because the King of Cups is a counselor. So this person actually might go and try to get some assistance here. And it's pretty positive, actually. King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups, please. The Empress. Yeah. This person's going to take care of themselves. Whatever this issue is with this addiction or overindulgence, we have the Empress card here. So this is somebody who's going to take care of themselves. They're going to make sure that this doesn't kind of escalate. But what I see here, though, is the Five of Swords as the immediate outcome for this, which is a little strange. This is the immediate, like, outcome of your relationship with this person. Which is a little strange. So clarify the Five of Swords, please. I mean, this isn't the immediate future of the relationship. This is like the near future. So the immediate one might be this person getting help, but this might be showing that they might fall off the wagon and then lie to you about it. Clarify the Five of Swords. Okay, I think maybe this is what might happen is, I think this might end up making your relationship go on a break. Just because I feel like while it was helpful, this person is going to feel, kind of like they were betrayed or pushed into getting help. And they kind of feel like it was done in a sneaky way, or they feel like it was some kind of slight against them. It was some kind of conflict or fight, or something about this situation, regardless of how you go about it. If you help this person, even if they go and get help, they're still going to kind of be bitter about it. They're going to be mad. And I feel like that means that they're going to step away. We do have the Four of Swords here, which is somebody who's on bed rest. This is someone who's resting. So I feel like this is in their mind, though. So this is somebody who's going to have to wrap their mind around you going from maybe somebody that helps them or somebody who enabled them or did this with them to somebody that is kind of turning on them. And I feel like maybe they might be questioning, who you are. Because I think they felt that everything was fine, maybe. And they're doing this just because they might be the type of person that takes that stuff seriously, but at the same time, I think that they need a minute to kind of recuperate from whatever this is. Now, this could also mean that they maybe that this is more of a challenge than they thought it would be. For some of you, this could be more of a challenge, and this person needs to basically kind of step back for a little bit and kind of recuperate from it, because, depending on how bad the addiction is, it might mean that they need to kind of step away and focus solely on that. All right, so that was you, Group 8. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if that resonated. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Number 1/3. You and your person. What's the argument between you and your person? Number 1. What's the argument between you and your person? This is the Illuminati, Tarot Illuminati, by the way. So this is the reason for the argument. This is what you should do to ease the tension, or the whole situation. This is what not to do. This is the results of trying to ease it. And this is the nearest future of your relationship. right, so secrets and confusion mostly. Oh boy, these are big. You got some big cards here. Okay. So, there's the reason for your arguments or your tension or something is confusion and possibly secrets. Clarify the moon. I always have to clarify the moon because it literally could be anything. It could be a secret relationship. Clarify the moon, please. Three of Cups. Okay, I see a secret relationship here. Or a third-party situation. Something like that. Or have, you know, I feel like this is going to be a romantic one. I don't think this is going to be for friends or whoever. I have a feeling this is probably going to be a relationship one. So what should be done to ease this situation? Which is this third party? I feel like with this, if there is a third party, it is not clear. It is not clear if there's another person. There is suspicion though. Because right away, though, I see suspicion here. And I feel like if it's you or them, or somebody has, like, kind of a hunch. It's not like they truly know. They just have a hunch. Because I don't see the Three of Swords here. This is the subconscious mind. So this person kind of has an idea, but they're not entirely sure. And so maybe they think that they know what's going on, but they don't actually know what's going on. So what should be done to ease the situation? I feel like you're the one who is having trouble with this. You think this party is having this. You think that whoever you're thinking about is having some kind of other person on the side. And what this is saying to ease this situation is you need to trust this person. You need to go about the relationship in an innocent way. This is really just it's the most clear way you could possibly see the Fool here. It's telling you to literally just trust this person. Whatever your suspicions are, they are not correct. Now, as for advice for what should be done, for what not to do, I have the Star, which is a little strange in this position. I mean, I guess you could say that this is do not doubt this. Don't doubt this person's affection or loyalty to you. Because I feel like the opposite, I mean, there's hope, but the opposite of hope, well, I wouldn't say it's doubt, but let me see here. Clarify the Star. Two of Swords. I think that this might be suggesting caution, what not to do. When I see this, I can think of cautious optimism together here. But I think it's saying just do not doubt this person. It's so strange because I don't usually read the two this way. Don't doubt this person. I think that, and don't be indifferent to it. Don't pretend like you don't care. If you're having trouble, I don't think you should be pretending that everything is fine, though. If you are having a difficulty with this person and you're still feeling uncertain, I don't think it's saying don't talk about it either. So if you're having trouble trusting them, maybe you should tell them that. but you're going to have to do it in a tactful way, because I mean, you need to basically understand that you are you could be wrong. You very well could be wrong, and you need to give this person the benefit of the doubt. But that doesn't mean not talking about it. That doesn't mean ignoring the situation, because this is not going to benefit you. If you don't address it, it's not going to benefit you. So, by trying to ease the situation or calm it down, what is the outcome? We have the Two of Pentacles. So, I feel like what this is saying, the outcome, is to, I want to say, it's going to be, you're going to find a balance here. I don't think you're going to be able to trust this person right away. Still, I think you have some issues that you have to get through. Yeah, I feel like you've got some issues that you need to address in yourself. And this is a you problem, not a them problem in some cases. Yeah, but you need to stay confident. So this is saying that in the near future, I feel like, you know, because you addressed this and tried to make it work, I feel like you have gained some confidence in this person, and I think a balance will be restored with you. But this is the card here that shows near future, like nearest future of your relationship. And I got the Six of Swords. So this could mean that you guys are actually going to be coming out of a rocky situation. I think it might be a little bit tough at first, but I think the Six of Swords saying is there's a recovery here. Yeah, Prince of Cups. So I do think that some good stuff will be happening for you in the future after this kind of rocky patch. So just, you know, keep the faith. Don't doubt this person. But also, you know, if you're having an issue, you need to talk about it. Don't keep it in. Don't be indifferent. Don't put your head in the sand to avoid conflict. It's saying you should talk about it. It does deserve to be talked to, because if this is somebody that you really like, you want to make it work. So yeah, but I do see that, you know, as a result, I think you're going to feel much more confident about your relationship with this person, and I think that a balance will be restored. So, and after that, I feel like it's smooth sailing. Okay, that was you, group 3. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Next up, we have group 19. That's you. Group 19. Jeez. So this is the reason for the argument. This is what should be done to ease the situation. This is what not to do. This is the results of calming it down, and this is the immediate, what's the word? This is not the immediate future, but it's the soonest future, I guess, how to describe it, because it's not immediate. This is kind of just the future of the relationship after this argument is solved or finished. So this is the nature of the argument. Somebody wants to leave. What do I see here? So somebody wants to leave. I think this might be somebody that would like to break up, possibly. Clarify the Six of Swords. Because this is the conflict. The King of Swords. Yeah, someone's very clear about what they want, and they want to be, I think they want to be out of this. And I think that there has been arguments. If you had an argument, this is an argument about an argument, maybe. That you might be dealing with some kind of air sign here. We got Aquarius, and we've got, you know, there's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but this is most commonly an Aquarius, and this is a Gemini. Oh no, I'm sorry, Page of Swords is more just air. One more detail card about the argument at hand. Okay, this could be an argument. Maybe you guys got an argument about marriage and this person might not be ready for it. This could also be an argument over something like having an unconventional lifestyle, or this could be an argument about not conforming, not fitting in. What should be done to ease the situation? I feel like you guys should be talking about this, and I think this person might have already left. And this is suggesting maybe writing them a letter or an email or a text message. Sending them some kind of written communication, because maybe it's not the right time to talk face-to-face or verbally. Clarify the Page of Swords for what they should do to ease the situation. I do feel like communication is key in the most circumstances. The Star. Yes, okay. To heal this situation, you do. You do need to heal the situation through talking. We have another Aquarius sign, by the way, if that is your shout out. But I think that you're going to need to talk to this person, and the nature of the communication is going to be about optimism and, you know, keeping your spirits up, keeping your hopes up, keeping, you know, keeping to your path if you're following a dream or something like that. And not to be so concerned about all these other things on the side. And I think for some of you, this does have to do with some kind of lifestyle. So maybe you might have had maybe an opinion about this person's lifestyle or way of living or way of conducting themselves. And I feel like you might have had a change of heart. If not, it's suggesting that maybe you do, and you kind of message them and be supportive instead of judgmental. And I think that might be what we're seeing here, because this is what you can do to change it. So I do feel like if you're conveying this message, you might have been the one in the wrong here. And that's okay. It's not everybody, you know, we make mistakes. So I think that's kind of what I'm seeing here. If it's not about someone's lifestyle, I do feel like it has to do with something, whether it's a marriage lifestyle or, you know, your way of living. But this person wants to leave. And I think that is the troubling part of this. But I do see that, yeah, you're going to have to reassure them. You're going to have to give them some kind of hope or optimism about the situation, and everything is not quite as awful as they think it is. Or that you've kind of come to a realization with them. So for suggestions on what not to do, we have the Death card. So this is saying, don't let this end. Don't let this person walk out of your life. It's not worth it, basically. It's just very much just saying, do not let it end. You need to nurture this relationship back to life. So as a result of taking care of this, the outcome of you calming the situation is favorable. You've got the Four of Wands. And you also have the Four of Cups here, so that's kind of like a discussion, or it's saying something about stability. So I do feel like stability will be restored, and you guys will come together again, and you'll be happy and have happy times. You might move in together again. If you haven't moved in, you may move in. If you haven't, this is also marriage, by the way, sometimes. So if this is in regards to marriage, there might be some kind of agreement here where you both come and see eye to eye. If not, you guys could move in together. That could also be this Hierophant card. It could be saying that some people aren't allowed, or some societies frown on people moving in together before they're married. This could be indicating that. But it's saying that either way there will be harmony. You guys will come together, you'll be a team, you'll be living together possibly, or cohabiting, or possibly getting married. Either way, there's a celebration that we're seeing here. So, and this is a result of resolving the issue. As for long term, I see the Four of Cups, and some people see this as boredom, but I don't see it always as boredom. It could be its own form of contentment. It's just not a lot going on. You know, things have stabilized, and you know, it's very peaceful. Well, let me double check though. This is the immediate outcome of this relationship after you've had this argument. The High Priestess, and we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is the outcome. Well, I think at the moment it's a little unclear. The High Priestess is this guardian of secrets, so I think she's saying that the outcome is still going to be a little bit up in the air after this, as far as the immediate fate of the relationship goes. But it's not something that can't be figured out through work. But you have to put the work in. You have to work together and assist each other in finding the same, seeing eye to eye. So maybe this will resolve, and maybe you'll have some more conflicts in the future, but it's possible that you guys just need to work together on that. And, you know, the High Priestess could be here saying that it could go either way, depending on how you choose to respond to future arguments. So, but other than that, I do see positive things here. There's a lot of stability. But you want to make sure that you don't let, I mean, this is suggesting something could fizzle out or get boring, but if this has anything to do with a relationship getting old or boring, this might be suggesting you work on it. Either way, you're not going to find much progress if you don't put some effort in and don't just coast, basically. All right. That was you, group 4. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And lastly, we have number 18. Number 18. Yeah, these are slippery. So the first position is going to be the reason for the argument. So what's the reason for the argument? And what should be done about it? What not to do about it? What is the outcome of trying to calm it? And what is the outcome of the relationship fairly soon after this? Okay, so there's a possibility with maybe overindulgence. Maybe there could be a third-party issue. This could be telling me the reason of this argument could be Three of Cups here. It's possible this person might spend more time with friends than with you. Oh, okay. You know, this is the same 2 cards as I got in group 3/1. 1/3. Maybe this is, group number 1 would be one that you might resonate with as well. But, so this is another thing where there's confusion about a possible third party. So, what should be done about this situation? This could be saying you need to allow for some change. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so there's some kind of change. You need to change your mindset. You need to change the way you look at a situation, is what it's telling me. And that's how you can resolve this argument. That's how you can resolve the argument, is to just change the way you view things. Get a new perspective in order to understand this person. What's the new perspective, though? This is sort of... I mean, it's going to be more... The more cards I pull, the more specific it's going to get. So if this doesn't make sense, you can throw it out. What's the new perspective here that this person needs to take? That's too many cards. What's the new perspective that you need to take? Strength. Okay, you've got some major arcana here, and the what you should do to calm the situation. It's going to take a lot of restraint. I feel like this was a pretty heavy, heated argument with whoever it is that you're having it with. And this is a discussion about change, and you are resisting it. You're resisting it. I think it might be saying that in order to resolve this issue, you're going to have to stop resisting some kind of change. You're just going to need to accept that it's something that's going to happen. They say what not to do. Keep returning to it. This is an argument that I feel like you've had many times with this person. And you just keep returning back to it. And you kind of, I feel like this Eight of Pentacles, this is repetition over and over and over again. Clarify the Eight. Sorry, I have an itch on my eye. I took that and then I put it back in. I'm going to pull again. I feel like what not to do, though, is don't get angry. Don't re-engage. Clarify the Eight, please. Don't get, yeah, this is saying don't keep going at it. Don't keep arguing about this. Don't keep returning to this argument. I don't know what, for sure, what this is about. I mean, I guess it's about a third party. But there's some kind of change. Maybe this person is going to be running off with someone else. Maybe you want to run off with someone else. But maybe there's some kind of issue with change here that you are having trouble with. And what it's saying is you need to kind of figure this out and stop returning to it. If you keep returning to it, there's going to be some kind of... I mean, you'll just keep returning to it. Okay. So we have the Il Papa. This is the Hierophant. That's the high... it's basically the Pope. This is saying that you have a system of... a way of life that you have in place that you are very comfortable with. You seem like somebody who is very comfortable with routine. You like everything to be the same every day. And that is what is difficult here, because we have routine. We've got this conservative mindset. We have, this is the way things are, this is the way society is, this is me. I have to agree to the way society's run. I can't do anything else. I can't, veer away from it. I have to be this way. And here is what it's telling you to do is you need to change. Something needs to change. You need to have a different perspective. You need to stop fighting it. And this is saying, this is what you should not do, is you should not be resigned to do the same thing every day, or live the same life you've always lived, or basically bow down to what society says you should be doing. because you won't be living your life for you. You're living your life for society. That's not really living, is it? So that is what they're saying you should not do. So the immediate outcome, though, right now with how you handle this, and I feel like you are going to fight this one. You're probably going to go with this one. And that's why we have these outcomes here. I see the 5 of Swords. So the immediate outcome with this is more arguments. Literally more arguments. This is not going to be resolved. Or honestly, actually, even if you take this advice, it might still result in arguments. But with this 7 of Wands here, it's going to show that your relationship is going to, well, this is the immediate outcome if you try to address this. Your situation is complex, group 4 or group 5. I don't know which card I was pulling this for. Clarify the 7. The 7 in an outcome position can mean that this is a relationship that will continue having arguments, or you will continue have to defend and justify yourself. Clarify the 7 of Wands, please. Ugh. I'm so sorry. I'm going to take this one, though. This is the... Yeah, you're going to have to defend... this is so strange with this here, this third party card. I do believe that this has to do with somebody else or friends, has to do with friends that you're hanging out with, or it has to be another romantic interest. Clarify that for you. There's always this last deck that's always kind of complicated. Alright, what's going on here? Photo de copy. Okay. I'm getting a lot of these types of cards up here in the problem. So we've got the Page of Cups here. So this could be a younger person that's involved, a younger kind of sweet person. This could be love letters, or some kind of person is sending you some kind of love letters or some kind of love notes or something. Or sending your person. But I do not... I have no idea what side you would be on, though. This is what you should do, though. This is how you can fix it. So this is not them. This is you. So this could be maybe you're arguing with this person about this Page of Cups, who's either somebody involved with you or somebody who's involved with a person, other person. Or maybe you're having a fight with the Page of Cups. No, because this is the third party card. Sorry, I have to unpack this. It's getting a little complicated. But yeah, so I definitely think that this is a person. We'll just leave it at that. This is a third party. So if you try, no matter what you do in this situation, I get the sense that the outcome will be probably similar. This will lead to no resolution. This one will lead to a resolution, but the resolution is kind of gonna like open a bigger can of worms. Maybe is what I'm seeing, because I do see more arguments here. I don't even need to clarify this. This is just more arguments. And the overall outcome of this relationship is this this Knight of Wands. So this is kind of like exciting sort of energy. The Ace of Swords, Spades, intensity. This isn't a card of arguments. This is a card, but this one is somebody who's standing up for things, standing up for themselves. And this is some kind of truth that you'll be speaking. I'm really not sure what this is really saying in such a general reading. This is very specific. Basically, I feel like this is the first part of a bigger discussion that you're going to be getting over. Once you figure out what you want, what you need to do, make the changes that you need to make to change or accept what is happening. The sooner you can do that, the next you can go on to this next stage of trying to figure out how to resolve the next conflict. Because I think that this, by resisting change, is going to be opening something else up that may be good for you, but could possibly be, leaving you open for more discussions and more things that have to be done with this third party, with your other party. I'm going to leave it at that because to avoid getting confusing or more confusing. But if this makes sense to anybody, please let me know in the comments below and see what this is saying to you. Because this looks like a multi-layered drama and not just an argument. This is like a whole ordeal. So, yeah, just let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.